EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A give here to Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, KC.
Kansas City.
They'll send Worthy in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. There's Fant open right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Bengals. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Right side, caught by Wiley. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the 1st down for the Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
Now Pacheco loses the football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Big 13.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Burrow. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll send Worthy in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 21 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best.
He's got his big tight end, Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is Turner. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
On one, ready? Here we go.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Travel start on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Connected with the tight end. That's back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's a Cincinnati first down. To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He gets that to his big target. That's number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A first catch there for Chase, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Burrow to throw. He's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible. Run right at the defense. And He doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. Out to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Right 80.
Throwing is Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here as just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is Turner. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Off the read, here's Burrow. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Waste of time. Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
It's 3rd and 4.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. They get 18 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Right, 80, stop.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Rice open. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with the checker. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Motion man is Rice. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Mahomes. Right side caught by Wiley. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 14.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is Turner. They'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of 2.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
180. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
4-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
180.
Burrow. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her